Diamond. It's just Dime. And today's video is going to be a little bit different, okay? So, sorry, 1 second. So, a little thing about me, a little something about me that y'all should know is I'm a big fan of hairstyles. I do hair. I like doing my own hair. I did this myself. I just do a lot of stuff, right? So with that being said, on my channel, the majority of the stuff that I'll be doing is reviews and whatever. So today's review will be on some hair bundles that I've received. So today's review is going to be on Nadula hair. So it's not a sponsored video, of course, but this is a review, and this is a review before the installment, okay? Before the installment. So I'm gonna open it up. I already opened it last night, but I'm gonna just say, this came with the bundles. This little bonnet, this little headband, and a wig cap. Okay. Then I know the bundles I got was ordered Peruvian hair. Now let me tell y'all, I've bought bundles before. I bought bundles from my stepdad, girlfriend. I bought bundles from this lady in Southfield. I stay in Detroit, by the way. And I wasn't a big fan of them. Like, it was cool. Like, once you first install the hair, like the first couple days. But I just didn't like it. And I don't know if I just have something against Brazilian hair itself, or is it just their hair I just wasn't feeling at all. So I decided to switch it up and try to do some Indian remedy, try to do some Peruvian, try to do some Malaysian bundles instead of Brazilian, because I don't know if it's just I have something with Brazilian bundles or what the problem is. So with that being said, I decided to go ahead and do some Peruvian bundles because this girl who I used to be friends with has Peruvian bundles, but it was from She's Happy's hair. And I really liked her hair, but I don't know if it was just the She's Happy hair or is it with the Peruvian. Like, I don't know. But I'm going to take out the bundle that I already took out and just show y'all how it looks. What it looks like. So, this is the bundle. I'm sorry, I have this problem with smelling stuff. This is the bundles. Body wave, of course. I didn't run my fingers across this hair a couple times, like 1,000 times, and it literally have not been no type of shedding. Like, if I pull too hard, it might be like a little string. But as far as me just brushing my hands through the hair, there's literally no types of shedding. So that's a good sign. However, like I said, with the Brazilian hair, when I bought the bundles each time, it was always that before the installment, okay? But after it was in my head, I'd be like, and then I wanted to later on in life color these bundles. So I'm gonna test it out, and when I install these, I'm gonna do a video and a review on my installment, how it went, how it feels. However, before I install them, which is something I never do, which is probably the reason why I did not like those bundles, is Hold on, let me put this back in here. Hold on. Okay, so put it back in here. Okay, so on the back of the bundle, on the back of it, it says Professional Beauty Hair Supplier. Nadula Hair is a famous brand all over the world. We have 20 years professional experience in hair products industry and built our own factory in China and US. Most customers love to choose Nadula Hair. Most customers love to choose Nadula Hair. Choose us because our X Factor pride. That it makes sense. Trusted, good quality, and warm heat service team. Our Nadula Hair enjoy natural beauty. Okay, so that's what I just read. Hair care. So the hair care is basically telling you what steps you should do before you want to start your hair. So it says, number 1, gently brush hair with rare tooth metal comb or fingers, which is what I was just doing. Number 2, soak hair bundles in warm water with shampoo for 10 to 15 minutes. Now let me tell y'all, when I get bundles, I never soak the hair. I never wash it. And maybe that was like a reason of why I didn't like the hair, or I felt like I could just install the hair in and it's gonna be like the texture. Like maybe I should have like washed them or soaked them or did a good wash as if you were doing your own hair, because I didn't. But these are a different type of texture, so I'm gonna go ahead and follow the back of here. Rinse the hair in clean, cool water to wash out with the shampoo. Wet hair can be left to dry completely on a towel at room temperature. Do not use hair dryers and other heat devices. Now, when I do have bundles and they already in my hair and I wash my hair, I don't never blow dry my hair. Like, I might do a little this, but I don't literally like go through with the comb and blow dry it, because I like to, when it's like naturally like air dried and that clean silk flat iron you get after that. Number 5, protect your real hair and braid your hair into cornrows. Sew in your hair. Trim and style the hair extension any way you like. Roll, wrap, braid, or twist the hair before bed so that it does not tangle. So, I'm not doing my real hair. With these bundles, after I get done doing the soak hair bundles in warm water with shampoo, rinse it through, let the hair air dry, I'm doing that the day before I go get it installed. So the morning of the day before I get it installed, I'll be doing all of that stuff. And then I'm going to go get my hair done that next day prior to that. I think another thing I do or should do is not really so much as braid their hair before I lay down. But like when I used to have beauty supply hair, I used to wrap my hair around as if it was like my real hair doing a wrap. I used to wrap it around. But it's just, the hair be so long. Like, I have a 22, a 24, and a 26. I'm not about to be trying to wrap this 26-inch long hair around my head. Like, that's not about to happen. So, I think with me just, like, doing, like, a loosely kind of braid just so it can, like, be put together, put the scarf on, lay down my leave out, put the bonnet on with the where the braid at. I think that's a good thing for me to do before I go to bed to keep my hair how I want it. And then I'm not gonna braid. I'm not gonna start braiding like from right here. I'm gonna just start braiding from like the back of my hair. So if I do want a flat iron and I don't have to go all along to the leave out to do it, I could just start from right here. So I'm still debating if I want to do a side part, middle part. But this was just like a little review before the installment review on the Nadula hair. Like I said, this is Peruvian hair. This is, I'm trying to see if it's exactly on here. Nadula Mom. Just wondering. Okay, so I don't really have the exact, like the exact name that was on there, but it's Peruvian here. 22, 24, 26, like I said before. This was the extra little gifts it came with. Extra little gifts here and stuff. And yeah, so I'll be back when it's time to do the full review as far as me having hair in the hair installed in my hair, and I'll talk about it. I really hope that this is something that I really enjoy in my head, and I have a feeling it's going to be like the first set of bundles that I had that I actually enjoyed and didn't hate myself for spending a lot of money on. So there you have it. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share my videos, and I'll be back with another YouTube video soon. See you guys.